two best underrated free VST plugins every producer needs. You know, sometimes the good stuffs are hidden under an uninteresting user interface, but don't judge the book by its cover. And in today's video, I'll be showing you two amazing free plugins that are underrated in my own opinion, but don't worry, I'm gonna show you guys. So if that sounds interesting, stick around and make sure you watch this video to the very end, because as the video progresses, it becomes more and more interesting. My name is CoinX and you're welcome to CoinxDaProducer. Here we talk about music production related topics like tips and tricks in music production, plugin reviews, both free and paid plugins. So with that being said, let's dive right into what I have for you guys today. On the screen, you will see two WAV files. It's actually a track I'm working on now. I have on top here an acoustic guitar I bounced into wave, and below here is the lead vocals. So let me quickly play a sample so that you see what we are to work with. Don't worry, my friend, you dey safe with me. Alright, and that is the two elements I'll be using for this demonstration. Now, I'm going to approach this in two ways. The first is creatively reconstruct the guitar loop. So this is how I'm going to use this for this section. And on the screen, you can see this interesting gate plugin, right? And looking at it, it's not really catchy, you know, it's just there. But trust me, this plugin right here blew my mind away when I came across what this plugin can actually do, what you can actually use this plugin for. Now, let's quickly go through the features. As you can see, the threshold, the range, the tolerance, the hold, attack, release, look ahead, flip, and sidechain section. And to this section is to open up the presets. Alright, but we are going to be focusing only on the threshold and the range. I'm going to engage this effect now on the mixer. Let me quickly find where it is. There you are. So as you can see, I disabled the plugin, which is that. Okay, so what I'll simply do now is to engage it. Alright, this first approach is actually more for, let me say, beatmakers. It is a way beatmakers can alter the rhythmic flow of an instrument without doing much. Some might say it's a lazy way or whatever, but we all have been there. There are times you run out of ideas and you struggle with what to do. So this is kind of like an easier way to recreate that material you're working with. This method actually can be very handy when it comes to creating your verse 1 or verse 2. You know, the guitar plays something different from what it was usually playing, especially for those that like working with loops and are not good with piano or any other musical instrument. This will be a very helpful way to get different variations from that single loop sample. Now, that takes us to the next approach. Now, this is where you really want to dock a certain element against another element. In this case, I want whenever the lead voice comes, certain amount of dB will be docked behind the lead voice so that the lead voice will, you know, sit nicely and be very clean and clear. And by the way, guys, this plugin utilizes almost nothing from your CPU. So when you come over here with the same settings, like I said, we'll be focusing on threshold and range. You will set this, flip it, click on the flip. It will now reverse it. All right. And at this time, it will be doing more of docking. All right. And I forgot to say this. The very first thing you need to do is to, first of all, go to this range knob here and make sure you set the sidechain under the process. As you can see, I set it to CoinX. CoinX is the channel where my lead voice is. All right. So make sure you put that in order first. Then after that, you now come to your mixer channel. This is the acoustic, right? Now we'll go to my voice. which is right here. As you can see, I routed it to the acoustic right here, and it's very easy to do. Just click on it, go to the channel and say right click here and do sidechain to this track. Then on the acoustic, you now insert the gate plugin. So that is how to set up the sidechain in FL Studio. So after clicking on the flip, then the next thing is to determine how much of the reduction you want with this interesting knob here called range. So let's say you want every time the voice comes in, the acoustic gator needs to reduce by, let's say, 2 dB or 3 dB as the case may be. So all you need to do is to set that with this.
Don't worry, my friend, you they safe with me. We go. Don't worry, my friend, you they safe with me. We go. Don't worry, my friend, you they safe with me. We go. Don't worry, my friend, you they safe with me. We go. Don't worry, my friend, you they safe with me. We go. Don't worry, my friend, you they safe with me. We go. Don't worry, my friend, you they safe with me. We go. Don't worry, my friend, you they safe with me. We go. Don't worry, my friend, you they safe with me. We go. Don't worry, my friend, you they safe with me. We go. Don't worry, my friend, you they safe with me. We go. Don't worry, my friend, you they safe with me. We go. Don't worry.
Alright, I believe you heard that. If you listened carefully, you will notice that the moment I engaged the range knob, there is this reduction in the volume of the acoustic guitar anytime the lead voice is active. And I really like this method simply because you can set a consistent amount of gain reduction on the element you are docking. As in my case, the lead voice, whenever it comes, the acoustic guitar docks. But that docking, you can really specify the amount of gain reduction and it will maintain that level throughout. Alright, the thing is, you can actually achieve this same thing with just like the FL limiter. You switch over to this comp and come on the mixer settings here. You now route the element you want to use as trigger, route it to the instrument that you want to sidechain it to. One thing you will notice is when I set this how I want it, just observe. Yeah, you notice that when that Vox FX comes in, the piano instrument docks down. But if you look at this graph here, you see that the amount of reduction, that's the docking, is not consistent. Here is way low, here is like this, here is like that. And when you continue to play it, as you can see, it keeps changing. It's never stable. Now, that is one beautiful thing about this strategy, this concept. With this, you will be able to maintain a constant level or amount of docking or reduction, if you may. Okay, so that's one good thing about this, right? And that will be it for this plugin. And by the way, the name of the plugin is Gate by Kilohertz. I'll be leaving the link to download it in the description. And that takes us to the next plugin on this list. And as you can see on the screen right now, this is actually the last plugin we'll be talking about in today's video. And I believe many of you know this plugin, but I don't want to bore you guys with a whole lot of talk. Let me disable this and play a vocal, then engage it so that you can hear firsthand what this adds to the vocal.
Don't worry, my friend, you they safe with me. We go. Don't worry, my friend, you they safe with me. We go. Don't worry, my friend, you they safe with me. We go. Don't worry, my friend, you they safe with me. We go. Don't worry, my friend, you they safe with me. We go. Don't worry, my friend, you they safe with me.
And I believe you heard what it added to that vocal. And also to let you know, if you're looking for a very unique preamp, let's say you don't have the hardware, this is a good one actually you can use to emulate that of the hardware, because I've tried this and I noticed that when you engage it, there is this kind of texture it adds to your vocal. So let's go through the features it came with. Over here you can see the saturation knob, in knob, right here out knob, low pass filter, high pass filter. And to engage this section, you need to make sure that the in is activated before this section works, okay? And over here you can also see sidechain, external sidechaining as well, but we're not going to go into that. Here you can see the EQ section, see the boost, the frequency, the cuts, the gains. And one amazing thing I love also about this plugin is right here, the air. It adds this very interesting but subtle air to your vocals. Let me show you what I mean.
No worry, my friend, you dey safe with me. We go. No worry, my friend, you dey safe with me. We go.
So I believe you heard it. I normally see this type of settings when it comes to plugins designed for mastering, so that you don't overdo what you're doing. At 12 dB, it is still controlled, but you can still feel that air in the vocals. Now that takes us to this section here. Here is the meter to see what is going on. Came with a phase knob, makeup, the compressor section, the limiter section, and you can see the attack, the release. And like I said, for you to use any section, you need to engage it with the in. If not, it's not gonna work. And lastly, it came with factory presets. My favorite preamp settings that I love using here is the classic. Sometimes I use the nasty, they give me kind of quality that I like. And interestingly, it came with summon presets, like you want to put it on a boss, which is pretty nice. For drum exciter, as you can see, you can also use it on your drums. Then you can try it on Vox, assuming you want to enhance your vocals. You can see bass and many more. Alright, so that is pretty much about this plugin. You can use it on any other thing, not only on vocals. And the name of this plugin is NastyVCS mkII by Variety of Sound. And have in mind that these plugins we talked about today will cost you absolutely nothing. They are completely free, and their links will be in the description if you're interested to try them out. So if you found this video helpful, please leave a like, share your thoughts in the comments, subscribe if you haven't, and don't forget to turn on your notification bell for more content like this. And as always, stay creative, stay focused, and see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.